dryness. We feel spiritual dryness when we pray and we do not get answer. That's the exactly situation in Exodus chapter 17 for Israel people. After being miraculously freed from the Exodus, from Egypt, after they test God's daily bread, daily provision of manna and quail in the wilderness, they arrived Rephidim here in this passage, and this is a place, a dry place. There is no water in this place. And this story, the story that we have just read from Exodus chapter 17, it's not about only the physical thirst. It is also about a spiritual thirst, about people who doubt God's presence when life gets hard. Yet, even in their unbelief, we see in this passage, we see that grace flows from the rock. Grace flows from the rock. If we look at the contextual background of this passage, there is a time and place. There is the spiritual climate, the spiritual dryness, and also a deeper issue. If you look at this passage, Israel, they're journeying from Egypt toward Mount Sinai. And they settled their camp at Rephidim. And they experienced another crisis, because in chapter 16 there was another crisis, and 17 also they have experienced another crisis, and this time they're not hungry. In chapter 16 they were hungry, and chapter 17 now they are thirsty. So this is their spiritual thirstiness also. And we see the climate, the spiritual climate. And when they face this crisis, instead of praying to God, they are complaining and they're accusing Moses. And they're asking Moses, give us water to drink. And here, when they complain, the word complain in Hebrew, it's riv. It's riv, which means to argue or to bring a lawsuit. So they are bringing a lawsuit against Moses and against God. And it's not a quiet grumble, it's a public